How many times has this happened to you? You're speaking with someone in English and suddenly you go mute. You just don't know what to say. You probably need just a moment to think and gather your thoughts, but you also want to avoid this awkward silence, right? The moment when you're not saying anything and what's happening next. Well, here's the good news. There are go-to English phrases that you can use when your brain needs a break, when your brain needs a second to catch up. Hi, friends. Welcome back to English for Tech Professionals. This is a place where you can improve your English and effective communication skills for work, for your career. We are here helping you to speak English with confidence at work and in life. I am Anna Gandrabura, your English and effective communication coach. Guess what? If you are not subscribed to this channel yet, please subscribe and share this video with your colleague or a friend who might need it. Because in this video, I will share 15 natural phrases that will save you in those moments, and also these phrases will help you fill in the silence in meetings, in conversations, during presentations and demos. First phrase is let me do something. This is a very polite and helpful phrase, and we often use it when we need to get something ready or set something up before we start speaking. For example, you can say something like, let me share my screen first. Let me share my screen first. Here's another example. Just a moment. Let me look up these details. Let me find these details. Phrase number 2 is, can you tell me more? Sometimes when you don't know what to say, it may be because you're missing some key information or you simply don't understand the situation. Asking this simple question, can you tell me more, can really help you get the details that you need and can help you get the detailed answer that you need. Here is how you can use this phrase. Can you tell me more about the client's needs in the work context, right? Or you can say something like, can you tell me more about that error message? Can you tell me more? Phrase number 3, I'm not 100% sure, but. Now, this phrase is perfect when you're not completely confident about something and you want to let people know that. This is how you can use this phrase in a conversation. You can say something like, well, I'm not 100% sure, but I think we are now using a new bug reporting procedure. Again, if this is a work conversation. Or you can say something like, I'm not 100% sure, but this seems accurate. This seems accurate. It seems to be correct. Accurate means correct. Phrase number 4, I'd say. I'd say. This is short for I would say. Yeah, I'd say. And it's super common filler phrase that helps you collect your thoughts together before you give your opinion. So instead of being silent, you can say, I'd say, well, here's how you can use it in a conversation. Imagine somebody asks you a question. When do you think we can start? I'd say maybe in about 2 weeks. I'd say, right? Or another question. What are your thoughts on the prototype so far? I'd say we need to improve the user interface. So you see, instead of being silent, you can start with I'd say. Phrase number 5. That's a tough one. That's a tough one. Say this when someone asks a difficult question or when you are unsure how to answer the question. It buys you time to think because it's a full phrase, so you have more time. For example, you can say, that's a tough one. I'll have to think about that. That's a tough one. I'll have to think about that. Or that's a tough one. I guess we'll just have to figure it out as we go. Figure it out as we go. We have to understand it as we are moving forward, as we are working towards the solution. Phrase number 6. Let me get back to you on that. This phrase is polite and professional when you don't have an immediate answer right now and right here, but you promise to follow up later, to talk to the person later. This phrase is perfect for emails and also for conversations. Let me get back to you on that after I talk to my team, or let me get back to you on that once I check the data. Let me get back to you on that. Just memorize this phrase and use it every time. Phrase number 7, other than that. Use this to add another comment to what you said earlier. Other than that, everything is going well. Other than that, sounds like a tongue twister. Another example, so other than that, the software is ready to launch. Other than that. Phrase number 8, that makes sense. One of my favorite. This is a great phrase for active listening that helps you avoid awkward pauses and awkward silences. If you want to show someone you follow what they are saying in the conversation, right? But you don't really have anything specific to say, any specific thoughts or comments, just say that makes sense. You want to delay the release? That makes sense. We need more time for testing. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. It's like, it's clear, it's understandable, we can do it. We are halfway through our video. We have 7 more useful phrases that will be perfect for you to use every time you want to avoid awkward silences. In the meantime, let me know if you have any questions, drop them in the comments. Phrase number 9, totally, absolutely. I use this all the time. This is another great option for active listening that help you sound enthusiastic and friendly in a conversation. For example, you can say, totally, I'll add this to my backlog, or absolutely, let's schedule a call. So you see, this is how native speakers communicate. Totally, absolutely. In other words, every time you want to say okay, you can say totally or absolutely. Phrase number 10, sounds good, perfect. Another alternative for okay. Now use these phrases, use sounds good and perfect to agree with the plan or an idea. For example, let's meet at 10 tomorrow. Sounds good. Or I'll send the report by end of the day. Perfect. Of course, you can say okay in these cases, right? But if you just say okay all the time, it sounds a little bit weird, right? Because like you overuse okay. Instead, you can use sounds good, or you can say perfect. And this will make you sound like a native English speaker. By the way, okay, I mean, I would avoid okay. It's a tricky word. I might make a separate video about okay. Let me know in the comments if you want the video about okay. Phrase 11, I'll need to get this to my team. A polite way to say you need to share information with others before you can respond or before you can decide. For example, you can say something like, it's hard to say right now, I will need to get this to my team and we will get back to you. Remember this one? We will get back to you. Or another phrase, let me get this to my team and I will update you soon. You can also say, I will check with my team. This has similar meaning. I will get this to my team. I will like literally bring this to my team, or I will check with my team and get back to you. Phrase number 12, no worries. This is a very friendly way to say it's okay. Don't worry about it. It's not a problem. It's a great casual work chat phrase. For example, sorry for the delay. No worries. Thanks for the update. Or can you resend the file? No worries. I'll send it again. Phrase number 13, off the top of my head. Off the top of my head. Use this when you give an answer without thinking too much or checking facts. It also helps you buy some time to think about what you want to say next. Off the top of my head, it's like, I can't tell you off the top of my head. Off the top of my head, the deadline is next Friday. Or off the top of my head, we need 3 developers for that. It's like without thinking, right? Off the top of my head, without thinking, we need 3 more developers for this project, for example. Phrase number 14, hold on a second. Hold on a second. It's a polite phrase to ask someone to wait. So don't say, wait a minute. Well, you can say, wait a minute, but there's another popular phrase, hold on a second. It's very useful when you need time to check something or when you need time to think. For example, hold on a second, I'll find the file. Or hold on a second, let me check the calendar. Hold on a second, let me check my notes. What's here, right? Hold on a second. And finally, phrase 15, I guess That's it then. It's a casual way to end a conversation or to end a meeting when everything is clear and it's time to go home or finish this video. Okay, I've sent the report and scheduled the meeting. I guess that's it then. That's it then. We've covered all the points. I guess that's it then. We've covered all the 15 phrases today in this video. I guess that's it then. That's it. That's all, folks. You know this cartoon, right?
That's all, folks.
That's it, right? So it's like saying that's the end, that's it. Well, actually, that's it for today. 15 phrases are shared with you. Now it's your turn to start using them in a conversation. But of course, if you want, you can practice with me. Pick 3 phrases that I've shared today and make your own sentences with these phrases and share them in the comments.